I've earned those luxuries. Oh yeah. Come on into the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Well, everybody. Welcome back to the Blackfire Technical Analysis YouTube channel. I am your host, Crypto Bro, also known formally as Brian. What a shit week. Welcome back, everybody. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is happy, safe, and healthy. I do want to let everybody know I am currently kind of checked out. Had a death in the family over the weekend, and it is hitting me particularly harder than I expected it to. But then again, when can you ever expect, right? Plan for everything and expect nothing. But I was expecting this to hit a little less harder than it did, and it is still hitting me very hard today, so I do want to give everybody a heads up. The streams for a little while might be shorter, sweeter, and more to the point. I want to be able to identify macro trend, micro trend, potential targets to the upside, potential targets to the downside, talk about what stochastics is doing, and talk what RSI is doing, and then move on. Again, I am being brutally honest with you guys. I am not in the mood. But here I am. I did promise a stream tonight. We do have plenty to talk about. I would appreciate everybody's understanding at this current moment in time as I'm going through a rough patch in my life, and I'm looking for a little bit of understanding as far as the content that I do provide is concerned. If it's sloppy, if it's not as energetic, if you're a loyal follower and you're a loyal fan of the Blackfire Technical Analysis YouTube channel, you have to understand that life is life. And I got a huge cup full of reality over the weekend. So while I'm feeling a little bit of emotion, a lot of emotions here, and my mental stability is not guaranteed, I still want to get up, right? Life has knocked me down. I still want to get up. I still want to get on here. I still want to analyze. I still want to give you guys my perspective on the market each and every day. I do not want to fail at providing that content for you guys. I do apologize for missing yesterday, although yesterday probably would have been a better day to stream than today, in my opinion. But here I am. Here we go. yeah, that's kind of my situation right now. So while I battle with these mental issues, please bear with me. Please have some understanding. Please remain loyal to the Blackfire Technical Analysis YouTube channel, as I do believe the feelings that I'm feeling at the current moment in time, while they aren't temporary, they will ease up and my energy will come back over time. So just bear with me for the next however long. I'm guessing a couple of weeks, before I can muster up the energy to provide that beautiful energy that you guys so crave each and every day on the Blackfire Technical Analysis YouTube page. I'm going through some shit, so while I'm going through that shit, while I'm processing, I'm still going to get on here. I'm still going to stream every single night, each and every single night. I do have a 10-day vacation coming up, starting on Thursday night. Can't wait. I'll be off the 24th through the 3rd, so I'll go back to work on the 3rd of January. I will have 10 days, and you better bet your bottom dollar I will be on each and every day at a decent time for you guys to provide a legitimate and solidified analysis standpoint from my perspective on the markets that you so choose. Again, and this comes from the bottom, right? When I put those requests out, guys, I put the post on the Blackfire Technical Analysis the Blackfire Technical Analysis Facebook page. I want you guys to provide any analysis that you want me to do. I want any stock, any crypto, any ETF, any index, anything. Give me anything, good, bad, ugly. Please, 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 please. If you're watching the videos, you gotta have something to request, right? You gotta have something to request. So I drop a post every single day, and I will during my 10-day vacation on the Facebook community. Please, please, please give me a reason to stream for 2 hours. Please give me a reason to stream for 2 hours. For today, that is not going to be the case. I'm looking to get this done in the next 20 minutes, to be quite honest with you. I am not feeling it. But when it comes to that Christmas shutdown, that vacation, that breather that is inevitably coming my way, please, 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 I highly, highly, highly beg of you to drop as many requests as you so please in the Facebook post that I drop every morning. I'm planning maybe 7 p.m. for the streams during the 10-day vacation, and I do also plan streaming the weekends as well, aside from maybe Christmas Day. I probably won't stream Christmas Day, but every other day, better believe that I'm going to be on here providing an analysis. Also, this analysis will be given to you from a quote-unquote tipsy perspective, but in my opinion, it is still very valid. The information that I am providing will still remain valid. I'm just being honest with you guys. Again, I do believe in absolution, absolute transparency, absolute honesty with the followers in the community of the Blackfire Technical Analysis, YouTube channel and Facebook community. I do believe in transparency. I've had a few tonight. I've had a few drinks already tonight. I've been home maybe an hour. Don't care. Not happy. But here we go, right? Here we go with the crazy bullshit. We saw new lows here on NASDAQ, and again, this is where the whole perspective of do not expect, right? Plan for everything, expect nothing. I was planning for continuation at this point here to the next support level. We did not get that. We broke support, but we did not confirm new tentative resistance. Give me a second. I need this free money. Again, we broke support, did not confirm new tentative resistance. However, we still remain below a negatively sloped 21 exponential. And again, you guys know my main niche here. As long as we remain below that 21 exponential, I am looking at pressure to the downside. However, we come to the momentum oscillators and we say, right? We are playing around with that 50 read here on the RSI. Yes, still below the exponential, which is more valid, carries more weight in my opinion. Than the 50 read at the current moment in time, but we got a huge pump up off of the support, really close to that 21 exponential. So where does it go from here? No idea. What does the short-term time frame say? Short-term time frame say maybe continuation. maybe continuation. Short-term 4 hour says continuation. Obviously 4 hour new lows right here. Oof, not good. Lower lows in a trend here definitely speaks bearish volumes in my opinion. But nonetheless, we popped back above the 21 exponential here on the 4 hour time frame. As long as we are above the 21 exponential on the 4 hour time frame, I am looking for continuation towards, I would say confidently, maybe a stab towards this region here. 16,150 is within the realm of possibilities here for price action, but the daily takes precedence here. The only thing that's going to convince me that we have, what's the word I'm looking for? The only thing that's going to convince me that we have a continuation point, right? Not a reversal. Remember, not a reversal. A continuation point is the 21 exponential here on the daily time frame. Again, the daily time frame is the only time frame that I make decisions on. Again, I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to understand the art of technical analysis. I want everybody to, make money and be consistently profitable the way that I am in the stock market and in the cryptocurrency markets. But you have to understand, if you're trading multiple time frames, things are going to get confusing. If you're trading multiple indicators, things are going to get confusing. This is why I went with the simplistic style of trading here, and I'll give you guys a little bit of an outline. I trade the daily 21, I trade the daily stochastics, the daily RSI. The only thing that I give a flying shit about when it comes to making decisions is the daily chart, right? I do reference the 4 hour to maybe look for continuation points and possibilities on the shorter term time frames, especially from that perspective. But when it comes to making decisions, I always stick with the daily time frame, right? I trade oversimplified, right? And that's why I've been consistently successful for the past 7 months, because I was trading complications, right? I was trading multiple indicators on multiple time frames. I was taking signals on shorter term time frames and believing that had impact on higher term time frames. That is not the fucking case. Please trust and believe me when I tell you that is not the case. Pick a time frame, stick with that time frame. Pick a strategy, stick with that strategy. Create a plan for everything, expect nothing, and watch the profits come into your pocket, right? So as far as I'm concerned, yes, I do believe maybe we do have a little bit of a possibility to close above that 21, but unless we do so, I am still looking for a back test of the $15,700 region here, and I'm still looking for the targeted low at $15,300 at the end of the day. Again, we did break the support and confirm a new bearish low, which does provide bearish implications here with this asset here. So unless we see full-blown reversal, which would be confirmed in my opinion with a secondary open and closure above the 21, I am not looking for new all-time highs. For now, I am still confident that we see downside continuation towards that $15,300 target. However, we do have to talk about the possibilities to the upside. If we do see a break of the 21 exponential, that confirms nothing. Again, that confirms nothing. Again, that confirms fucking nothing. Just because we break the 21 doesn't mean it confirms jack shit. What I'm looking for is a secondary open and closure above the 21, which would tell me that we have confirmation of support at the 21 exponential, at which point I would look for the next target to the upside, somewhere around 16,440. And unless we break that region and confirm it as tentative support, I am not looking for the 2-spot 272. Although it is a valid target to the upside, which is around 17,300. None of that is confirmed, in my opinion, unless we close above current resistance again at 16,400. We'll just round it. 16,400 is what I'm looking for. And unless we get closures above that region, I am by no means, by no stretch of the imagination, looking for new all-time highs. RSI coming in again. Yes, we do see a little bit of a poke above the 50 read, but we are currently rejecting and have rejected continuously the negatively sloped exponential, which implies downside pressure. Now, coming over to the stochastics here, people get excited, right? People get excited. Oh shit, Brian, it might cross up. Nothing is confirmed. Nothing is confirmed. I go into Facebook, I watch these communities, and everybody's getting so fucking hype for no reason right now. For no reason. You have confirmation of nothing. Literally nothing. unless you're a scalp trader. Again, I am not a scalp trader. I'm looking for breakouts, breakdowns, movements to the upside, movements to the downside, based on the overall trend of the market. And this provides no information other than continuation of consolidation until proven otherwise. Yes, we could break above the 21, but again, the only target to the upside, if that condition is confirmed, is the current resistance at 16,004, right? We can easily see it pop all the way back up and boom, all the way back down, right? We are in a range. It's ranging. Up, down, possibly up, possibly up, possibly up. But until we see continuation to new highs, I am not convinced that we're going to see bullish continuation. Now, from a macro perspective, yes, the macro is still intact. I do believe, from a macro perspective, a little bit of a pullback is still within the realm of possibilities. But at the same time, we could be confirming some kind of macro structural high or low. But again, none of that is confirmed, in my opinion, until at the bare minimum we close back above that 21 exponential with confirmation. And until then, man, we remain below the 21 exponential. The 21 exponential has a negative slope. I'm going to be looking for downside targets to be met. I could be proven wrong. I could be eating my words tomorrow, and that is absolutely okay. Why? Because I have plans for both sides. I'm not expecting anything. While my personal bias is being being injected into the analysis stream every single day, please always remember, my opinion doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. That's why I always lay out trajectories to the upside, trajectories to the downside, and the conditions that need to be met for both to occur, right? Because I don't expect anything. I'm not saying, oh, yep, I know for a 100% fact it's coming down. Wrong. I'm planning for it to come down. But if it doesn't come down, I'm planning for it to come up. And if it doesn't come up, I'm planning for it to continue to go sideways, as it is currently doing. So again, well, I want this to be a teaching platform. I want to be able to learn from other people, and I want people to learn from me. We have to remember we are in a period of consolidation, in my opinion, hitting the bottom side support, hitting the top side resistance, and doing nothing, with confirmation breaks at either level. So until proven otherwise, in my opinion, my main bias is consolidation. However, we did get a nice, nasty bounce off of support towards 21, which tells me, hey, maybe the 21 might break to the upside, and then things get a little bit interesting, in my opinion, if that condition is met. And until then, looking for sideways, maybe a little bit of a pullback into the support, maybe a little bit of a pull and push above the 21. I'm still kind of neutral. I'm still kind of, there's no, there's a plan, but there's no execution, right? There's nothing telling me yet, hey, it's time to make a move. It's time to take a trade. Nothing's telling me that yet. Still consolidating, and until proven otherwise, that's going to be the disposition here. Same thing with SPY futures, except this one actually broke the 21 exponential here, bouncing and confirming yet another low on this diagonal trend line of support. Doesn't mean shit yet, right? Doesn't mean shit unless we get a secondary candle closure above that 21, at which point I would look for the all-time high to be tested once again right around $4,700. But if we reject, I wouldn't see why it would be out of the realm of possibilities to see a back test of the diagonal trend line of support all the way down towards like 45 to 85. Maybe. Stochastics, again, nothing confidence inducing. Yes, we do see a little bit of downside pressure waning a little bit, but nothing confirming as far as bullish momentum yet. Same thing with RSI, looking for another rejection point on the negatively sloped exponential here. Fresh break above the 50 read, but again, if we don't confirm, it doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean anything unless we confirm, right? And that confirmation, in my opinion, would be today's candle, and today's candle only closing above the 21 exponential. That's kind of it. Dixie, let's see what it's doing. Still ranging, consolidating until proven otherwise. Yes, it is above the 21 exponential. Yes, but it's ranging. Stochastics, neutral bullish territory, looking for a potential cross back to the upside. Nothing confidence inducing. RSI still below the negatively sloped exponential, but still holding macro structure. Nothing confidence inducing. We are consolidating, guys. This is consolidation until proven otherwise. The only proof otherwise would be a break above resistance at 96.66. And again, we all know the conditions for that. If that condition is met, again, with a secondary candle closure above to confirm, I'll be looking for extension all the way up a whole another dollar for the US dollar index towards 97.68, which in my opinion does not bode well for the rest of the market. I would be looking for the rest of the market to decline as a result of the US dollar index bouncing and booming to the upside. However, closure below the 21 exponential here leads me to believe that the bottom side of the consolidation formation here is a likely target towards 95.85. And unless we see the bottom side of that target break, I'm not looking for, downside targets. Again, that's from a biased perspective, but it's still planned. Any candle closure below 95.85, I will be looking for full retracement to the macro trend line, which is perfectly aligned with this support here at 94.56. Which I'd likely look for a bounce and maybe macro uptrend continuation unless proven otherwise. Again, from the macro perspective on basically every asset that I'm going to be looking at here today, still very much intact, except for the cryptocurrency market, which is looking scarier and scarier each and every day, which is what we're going to talk about next here, coming on to Bitcoin. Still consolidating. Yep, we got a nice little bounce up to the 21, nice little bounce up to resistance. Nothing is confirmed, again, in my opinion, unless we break that 21 and confirm a secondary candle closure. This is why I said today's stream is likely to be a very easy one, because it is. I have nothing. I have nothing until I see confirmation on the trading strategy that I am currently utilizing, and until then, I'm waiting. Now, conditions. A secondary candle closure above the 21 leads me to believe, boom, red line of resistance is the next target, in my opinion, above 53,100. Now, closures above that region convinces me that this might be the macro structural low. And if you do see here, I have a couple of red lines identified here as major levels, right? These are major levels, in my opinion, here. And we are kind of on the precipice of potentially testing another major level if we don't find bullish resolution here. Now, nice little pump up. We're still below the 21. The 21 is flatlining unless we get that condition. I do still have bearish implications here, although Stochastic says otherwise. Bouncing off the bearish control zone. Boom, sharp cross back to the upside. I do like that. Nice bounce back above the exponential, forcing it back to a positive slope. I also like that. There could be some bullish implications here on the Bitcoin asset, but the only thing that would confirm, in my opinion, the only thing that would give me confidence would be a break above, would be a break above that 21 exponential and then confirming it as new tentative support. Again, remember, the first initial break of the 21 doesn't tell me, hey, it's time to get in. No, the following day, the following closure tells me whether I can get in or whether I don't get in, right? What's up with that H2O? No H2O tonight, brother. My dad died. So, yeah, I'm looking for, like, liquor instead. little sad moment. Had plenty of water at work. Don't worry about it, bro. It's okay. Again, what was I saying? Yes, a secondary candle closure above the 21 exponential starts to convince me maybe this is the macro high or low structure that we've been looking for. But again, unless we see continuation point above this major point of resistance at 53,000 here, we could easily print a lower high. And even coming above that point of resistance, we could still confirm a lower high. But this is kind of like the first level here that I'm looking for on Bitcoin here. But again, coming from a trading perspective, coming from utilizing my trading rules here, as long as we remain below the 21 on any of these assets, pressure is on to the downside. Although momentum oscillators paints a different picture, we are putting pressure on the 21, and the 21 is starting to lose that negative momentum here. Things might get interesting. Now, rejecting here and closing on new lows leads me to believe that this isn't shit, and I'm still going to be looking for that overall target at 40,700 bucks, that macro low here, as a potential base target. And then we can come back and kind of determine what's going on next from that region here. Moving on, I'm going to do Hall of Fame. This one's going to be quick. Below the 21, bearish. Still below resistance, bearish. No lows confirmed, bearish. Coiling around the bearish control zone, bearish. Yeah, we're getting fresh crosses, but guess what? We've seen fresh crosses before. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, all being 1, 2, 3, 4 bearish. Unless I get a change of behavior, I am looking for that $1.47 target still. That's kind of it. That's kind of it. The only point at which I will change my bias would be closures above $2.17, obviously correlating with breaks of the 21. Obviously, from my trading perspective, I would take a position on the break and the confirmation of utilizing the 21 as tentative support. But until then, fucking bearish. I am still bearish on this asset. None of this price action. This 4% here doesn't tell me shit. It's not convincing. This isn't convincing. This isn't bullish. Still looking bearish, guys. We're gonna go ahead. I got a request. I did mention that tonight's stream was gonna be a little bit shorter. AVAX. I wonder if that's one of my requests tonight on the. Yep, cool. Look at that. AVAX is one of my Facebook requests, so we'll get it knocked out. Come on. Can I have some, like, AVAX? Oh, motherfucker. AVAX? USD. AVAX, yeah. Definitely reversal. Implications here. New highs looking to be... new highs confirmed today. Yesterday. Higher low on the 21 exponential. Stochastics in the bullish critical zone. Confirming new highs. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for like 135.73 here as the next tested target. Any closure above that, I'm going to be looking for the 2.272, right around 163.38 here. We did see this nice little boop, 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 boop down below the 21. Guess what? Macro, structural, higher low. Boom. Again, AVAX is one of those coins that's kind of just doing its own fucking thing here. And it's been doing its own thing just like Crow USD for quite some time. I would say, though, from a bearish perspective, if Bitcoin does decide to plummet to the crypto abyss, this one likely follows suit because, again, in my opinion, there aren't very many altcoins that have immunity against what Bitcoin does. Very, very, very few and far between. I'm not sure if AVAX is one of those. I don't think it's been out long enough for me to see a legitimate bear market. Maybe here. A little bit of a bear market here, but from a macro perspective, still bullish. I would want to see how you'll think it'll drop. Again, what I think doesn't matter, brother. What I think doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's what the chart tells me. And what the chart is telling me is continuation is the name of this game. I do not think it's coming down. Again, that is personal bias. I do think we go ahead and see a little bit of a stab up to 136, 135.80. We'll just call it 136. And if we see closures above there with support confirmation here, no, I'm not looking for this to dip at all. I'm actually going to be looking for new all-time highs to be confirmed. And again, momentum oscillators here, definitely painting a picture. Do we have a structure? We have a structure. Back above the 50 read. Boom. Macro higher lows confirmed. Boom. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good for continuation, man. I am not looking for this one to come to the downside unless we confirm a high here and soar all the way back down below the 21 exponential, at which point, if we confirm the 21 as tentative resistance, I would be confident in looking for the current lows to be tested here. However, looking at the slope of the 21 here, very, very, very positive, very, very momentous. I think there's some power in this move here, and I would be looking for all-time highs. Next one to do for tonight is Apple, which is one of the stocks that I'm considering trading on a daily basis here very soon. Apple, boom, confirming a low off the 21 exponential. I would look for a break of current resistance at 173.70, and I would look for a test back up to 181, the current all-time high resistance, unless we reject current resistance and fall back below the 21 exponential. Now, if we do fall below the 21 exponential, I would look... Excuse me. I would look for secondary candle closure confirmation, but I would look for the next level to the downside right around 163. Stochastics here, very critical signal here, escaping the bullish control zone. Yeah, below the bullish control zone, not looking at losing momentum here. However, RSI paints a different picture with that boom, bullish divergence low. The thing is, does it continue to the upside or does it reject current resistance? We have top side targets to the upside and bottom side targets to the downside for both conditions, and that's where we're going to leave Apple here. Again, I do apologize. I'm not in the greatest of moods tonight. Matic is the last one, and then we're going to call it. Matic USD on Binance, new all-time highs. New all-time highs. We're currently on new all-time highs. Now, if we close on new all-time highs, I will be looking for tomorrow's candle to confirm the breakout point as support, and I would look for continuation to the one spot 272, right around $2.90. Momentum oscillators, stochastics, bouncing up that 50 read, very fucking juicy here. RSI, riding the diagonal trend line of support and continuing a bullish trend here with momentum. New highs confirmed, looking for continuation. The only thing that would convince me otherwise at this current moment in time would be an open and closure below $2.13, which, wouldn't you fucking know it, it is perfectly aligned with the 21 exponential right now. And look at the slope of the 21 here. Very positive here. So this one is definitely bullish in my opinion. Again, there are going to be a couple of cryptocurrencies here that trade counter trend to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not continuing to new all-time highs. Bitcoin is not confirmed a macro structural high or low. So we have two coins in the stream tonight that are trading counter trend to Bitcoin. So they're kind of doing their own fucking thing. And as long as they're doing their own thing and being bullish, I'm going to remain bullish on these assets. And that's kind of going to do it. Now, if we do get a closure below the 21 exponential, I'm going to be looking for this region here, $1.64 to the downside. And I would likely look for momentum oscillators to paint the same picture. But that is not the case today. The case today is looking for new all-time highs. And if we do close on new all-time highs, I will look for continuation to even more all-time highs. And that's going to do it for today, guys. I'm going to get the fuck off of here and try to recenter my psychology, my emotions, and my bullshit. But we'll be back again tomorrow. Same time. Drop your requests. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tick that little bell. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for supporting the cause. Again, I do apologize for the shortened stream, and I do apologize for the lack thereof of information that I was able to provide. But again, I am not feeling it today. I am really not feeling it. So that's where we're going to leave the stream. We'll try to do a better one tomorrow, and that's going to do it for today. Until next time, everybody, you know what it is. Stay safe, stay happy,